What's going on? What's up, out of you? Good morning and good Memorial or happy Memorial Day weekend to you. School resource. What is a school police officer doing out here? I saw these guys running from where I was, and I wanted to go check out to see what was going on up here. I got up here. I must have missed all the action because I didn't see anything but bunch of little piggies just sitting here wasting taxpayer dollar on a holiday, double time, time and a half. What a waste! What a waste! What a waste away! Don't know where they're going. Little slow out, but we're getting them. We're getting them. We're getting them out here today. Look at this. One little piggy. Two little piggy. Look, this guy still don't even have his lights off. Still got his lights on. Still got his lights on. Oh. Let's see if I can go get some more trouble and follow them and see what they're doing. I'm just going to kind of harass them today. I'm out here doing some Ubering, but ain't much moving. So, yeah, dude, they were just sitting there when I rolled up for a good 5 or 6 minutes while I was trying to get over here and get my camera rolling. So who knows what they were doing? They didn't have anybody stop. They weren't doing anything when I rolled up. Just wasting time and taxpayer money as always. So I got one right there coming at me too. Little oink, oink, oink-a-roo. Little oink-a-roo. But that's what I do is follow them around. you're a wizard, Harry. I love it. Love it. Oh, that's Poison Oaks. I mean River Oaks. It's right there. Don't know if you guys can see that car right there. Good old. This is right here at the borderline of River Oaks, Texas, and Fort Worth. Good morning to the top of y'all. Kurt Bronson, good morning. John G.I. And of always, with the wrench, what's the matter, you? I'm trying to see who else is in here. I haven't seen anybody else's. That guy just go flying up like right up on that cop like an idiot too. Cop's 2 cars ahead of me. Up, up, up. What do we got? What do we got? They're all pulling in here for a reason. What are they doing over here? I'm gonna circle back because I don't want them to make them think I'm like following them and harassing them. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be turning around. Good morning, Gloria Ad, as always. I'm going to turn in here real quick. They all went hiding back there behind that building, it looked like. So I'm just going to hide back here for a second. See if they were just trying to circle around on me. Because a lot of times they'll do that. They'll pull around, pull on a property. Yvette Daniels, how you doing? This is Fort Worth. Rami, Tran Fat. So what they'll do is they'll pull on the property knowing that I'm kind of following them. and then they'll try to circle back around and get behind me. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of pulling over for just a moment to see if they come by. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. What's the matter you? And right now it's Memorial Day weekend. It's the holiday, so they're probably collecting anywhere from time and a half to double time for sitting there wasting time and doing nothing. I mean, there were 4 cop cars there when I rolled up, man. I mean, seriously, there was nobody stopped. Nothing going on. I saw the one unit roll out. That's how I was able to follow him and find out where he went. Um, they're just so bored. It's ridiculous. Jacob Bray. Um, you want some explanation on the channel or the video or what, dude? This is a First Amendment auditor and / cop watching channel. I have encounters with the cops. I follow them around. I document. I don't really confront these guys. I just kind of, unless they overstep, if they want to get confrontational, disrespectful, that's the only time I put them in their place. But if they got someone stopped, I just try to get as close as I can to try to see what they're doing. A lot of times I catch them just wasting time, man, and just not doing their job. The 911 calls here are supposed to be 6.5 minute average wait time. They're like 14 minutes. And if you guys caught the very beginning of this video, you see why our average wait time for a 911 call is 14 minutes. I mean, dude, you can murder a whole school in 14 minutes. We saw that down at Uvalde. So what I'm trying to do now is just giving it a couple minutes here. Just trying to see what they're doing, if they're going to double back on me, if I catch them, if I go back over there and catch them snoozing and talking and wasting time again. Just trying to play. I've got my own playbook. They got their playbook. I got my own playbook. Well, you got to hold these guys accountable, man. They're government workers. They're on my dime. They're on your dime. They should be out fighting crime and solving crime, not creating crime and throwing people in torture cuffs, dungeons, and sitting around a waste of time. They're doing the opposite of what policing is actually meant for. That's the problem I have with it. You know, and then when you call them out or they come to a call, they just want to instantly enforce whatever made-up laws they want to have that day instead of actually finding out what's going on and investigating and doing all that good stuff. About why are the cops there? Open borders? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. They got cops at these borders, like the Border Patrol and Texas Rangers and all that stuff down there on the border, but they only have some good citizens. They don't actually do their job. I'm always trying to do God's work. See, they're over there wasting time again. You're right, what's the matter you? They basically went ahead. They went ahead and drove somewhere else so they could sit there and waste time. And there's not just one of them. There's not just 2 of them. There's 3 of them. Look at this. Look at this. Memorial Day weekend, and they're hiding in a back parking lot. I know there's got to be crime somewhere. I know there's got to be a call somewhere. You know what, guys? Okay, y'all gonna see this firsthand. Y'all gonna see this firsthand. I want to see what kind of trouble we're waiting here. Okay. How many calls y'all got on that screen? It's not what I need. I'm a taxpayer, sir. Right now, you're stealing from me.
All right, have a good day, sir.
I want those calls answered. Let's see. Unit number 230. And let's see. Don't worry, I'll get his unit number. Okay, that's 230, and I got 236. At least 80A went back to work. At least 808 went back to work. How many calls you got on that screen? Why? What do you need? It doesn't matter what I need. I want you to go back to work is what I want you to do. At least 808 went back to work. I'm a taxpayer. All I want you to do is go to work. And guys, how long did I go down the road for and wait? How long did I go back to work for and circle back around? I gave them ample enough time back there hiding in the parking lot. You know, how many calls you got on that screen and you guys are going to sit there and sit and bullshit? Come on, people. Come on, go back to work. School police. They're going to sit and waste taxpayers' dime. Yeah, wrong tiger with this guy. Tiger Rebellion, I'm a Karen? No, man. You don't even know. You don't even know. What I'm upset about is the calls here. 911 calls are 14 minutes average time to answer. Now you see why. I asked them how many calls they got on the screen. And they sit there and say, why? What do you need? Like I'm bothering them. Thank you, guys. Hey, moderators, make sure you moderate. Just kick them out. Kurt Bronson, you've been with me for a while, brother. Guess what? You got a wrench. Jody Shillo, you got a wrench. Keep them out of here. We got enough trolls as it is. That's right, man. Hey, I'll call him out, bro. Let me get those unit numbers. That's why 808 left. He already knew what was up. I think I gave him plenty of time. I think I gave them plenty of time to talk, run their mouths, and go back to work. Well, Tiger, part about my channel. You're right. I can go ahead and limit my my haters and my trolls just like you. So you know what? In fact, I don't want any more comments. I'm gonna bounce you permanently. So I'll take care of that one myself. Fort Worth's finest. That's right, Jeffy. Jeffrey Burton, good citizen X. Oh, okay. You just a hater too? Guess what? Bam! Bye, bitch. Hey, I don't mind the good cops, bro, when I find them. 808, he got the hit. He drove off. That third unit drove off. He got the hit. Two, you just tell they don't give two shits about their job. Hey, man, tell you what, they just need to go do their job, man. It's Memorial Day weekend. I guarantee you there's something going on out there. If you want to go set up some bogus-ass DUI checkpoints, you want to make yourself, I mean, at least go make yourself seen on the main, like a gas station or something at the intersection. Don't hide behind buildings. I mean, you're hiding from the public. You're not answering your computers. You're not answering your radios. You're too busy wasting taxpayers' dimes talking. I'm sorry, guys, but I got a problem with that. I mean, I don't know why you guys don't. You know, all these bootlickers that come in, you know, and let me do this real quick because I'm gonna pull over so I can read some of the chat comments real quick. How many times have you been pulled? Actually, none. Wait. Oh, retracted. Okay. don't bounce Danny Smith because I want to answer that question. How many times have I been pulled over? Danny Smith. Before I got this Tesla, and it's a rental car, so they can't pull my plates up anyways. I've been driving this rental since October, and I haven't been touched. Before that, when I had my other vehicle, they literally, before I even started cop watching, man, they would sit there and follow me for miles and miles, trying to follow me till I like broke an infraction, and then they pull me over and try to harass me. Um, what? Oh, Apple or Joe, this is Fort Worth, Texas, United States of America, and this is about cop watching and 1A community, man. First Amendment auditors, King, Master, Lord, Predator. Yeah, dude, they are predators. They're gonna sit, hide, and wait, and not actually be proactive and do anything. If they wanted to sit there talking bullshit and not pay attention to those radio calls or calls coming in on the laptop, they can easily go sit at the intersection where they can be seen and slow speeders down. Bro, our average wait time for 911 calls are 14 minutes. They say we're understaffed. How do you figure? There's 3 cops sitting there doing nothing until I break them up. They're sitting there collecting double time. Forget the overtime. They're getting holiday double time. That's the problem I have. Hey, man, you know what? We don't highlight the good ones enough, and I try when I find them, but show me where there's a good one. I'd be more than happy to highlight it. I highlighted the city marshal, who does a good job. He's a decent dude. Doesn't give me a hassle. We talk in passing. Real nice guy. Unfortunately, he's retiring in like a week or two and taking a school resource position at a very small area where they don't have a lot of crime. So he's going to enjoy retirement. He's in his 60s. It's too bad there aren't more cops like that. I do have a video coming out in about 10 days where there's actually one good cop out of the 4 in the video. So I highlight that guy because he does his job. He goes above and beyond. I think there's more than that Watsamuna that are decent. Jeffrey Burton, man, if you're not in the boys club, yeah, you're not getting on, man. That's how the crooks. It's just like the post office, guys. That's just like the post office, okay? You got all these things. Actually, I'll go a step further, good citizen. You know what I'll do? I'll do a public records request on how many calls were in the Northwest region for that time frame, for that 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. time frame, and see how long it took for all the calls to get answered. And then I can tell you that's why the 3 of them were sitting over there doing nothing. There's a way to find this out, man. And I do a lot of open records. A lot of times I get denied stuff or it takes forever to come back. Bronson, you are right, man. The ones that earn the respect get the respect. I show it, but look, man, I was sitting there filming. They saw me. They went back to work and left. You know, they all went over there and hid in that back parking lot. Stop it, Brownie. And I went and hid over there like by the bank real quick for, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 minutes waiting to see if they drove by to follow me. I go over there and they're all sitting behind a building. Oh, don't worry, Jeffrey. Boss Springs is on the future list, man. All that Dallas County stuff is on the future list. Right now I'm trying to correct everything in Tarrant County that I can get my meat hooks into and fix, only because I know the reports and their habits here more. I also know where they like to hide and stuff. But you guys saw that, man. They were hiding in that back freaking parking lot. Bot Springs, yeah. Just like Poison Oaks instead of River Oaks. I'm right there with you. Most cops think they're above the law and don't care. You know what? Danny Smith, you know what, though? That used to be the case. But the minute you start whipping out a camera, they they shut down and they don't know what to do from there. I mean, they're on private property. Can't I trespass them? Can't I trespass them? They're sitting there doing nothing anyways. But yeah, they can trespass us for no reason, right? Love it. Love it. I just want these guys to go work, man. Just do their job. That's it. I mean, shit. Do the bare minimum at least. They're not even doing that. Yep. Camera, and a person brave enough to confront them is see, there goes another unit right there in front of me. Unit 312. Unit 312 just went by. So obviously this guy's responding to calls. This guy just went this way. Trying to. Oh, so guys, sorry, I stopped talking for a second because I was driving. I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm trying to do here. This guy right here, this 312, you guys should see this cop right here next to me. Well, not really next to me, right there. Look, this guy, okay? Look. So obviously he's patrolling. He's doing something, right? He's not sitting idle talking. So he's doing something. See that cruiser right there in front of me? Right there to my left? I was trying to see if I could pull next to him and ask him how many calls they got on the screen. That's what I'm really looking for. Trying to do that, you know what I mean? But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all being in here. Chili, Gloria, Ad as always. Can always find her in a chat somewhere. OTVO, same thing for you. You guys, man. Make sure you guys write your letters to Chili, man. You know, being isolated, he's gonna need as many things to read and comforting things to have in his hand. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey guys, hear me out. Hear me out. Let's see if this light's gonna turn green. We'll see. Oh, he's waving. He's waving. He knows about me. They've already tagged me. They've already tagged me. They already know. This guy's not rolling his window down. I try to flag him down. He's not rolling his window down. He's too busy. 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 Yeah, he didn't want to roll the window down for me. He didn't want to roll down the window for me. Yeah, I got the pooch with me. He's here. He's here. Hey, I just wanted to ask you a quick question. Sure. Hey, how many calls y'all got right now in Northwest? Two that are still unanswered, or? Yeah, well, parking violation. Okay, thanks, man. All right, so you guys heard that, right? I just rolled down the window. This copper says he's still got 2 calls unanswered on his screen, but they got those 3 cops sitting over there. Yeah, they probably know my car. Probably, most definitely. He's sitting there eating sunflower seeds, man. He's looking at his computer screen, though, so he's obviously trying to work. He's driving. Hey, man, as long as he's cruising, hey, I don't care. He's cruising. I'd rather have him waste gas being seen than sitting and hiding in a back parking lot wasting gas. That's all I'm saying. I mean, look, there's people breaking law all day long. There's people committing crimes all day long. But why is it that they harass the people that aren't breaking any crimes, but not do anything about the people that are committing the crimes? That's where I have the problem. That's where I have the problem. Preppy outfits. I don't even know who you are. How you gonna be a mod if I don't know who you are? So we gonna sit right here. Sit right here and look at this intersection here. Um, what were the two calls, Cats and Rami, you close. He said one was something about a parking violation, and I don't know what the other one was. But yep, increased. It sounds like the post office, citizens. Increased taxes with decreased services. Well, shit, that sounds like almost every business. All this inflation going up and the service has gotten worse. Preserve disorder. Yes, they do, good citizen. And I'll tell you right now, man, and it's hard to get them too. They literally will. They denied me my own body cameras on a call once, and I literally have to go to the state attorney to get the stuff. But yeah, you go to other departments, they give it to you no problem. Other ones will tell you to go fly a kite. Um, so there is no transparency. There is no accountability. Um, these guys talk about it all the time about being transparent, being accountable. Then why are you hiding stuff? Why are you covering things up? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, to me, that's just lying to the public. Yeah, calls with no harm and no victims, and they still. I mean, at least go clear the calls off the screen. Well, good citizen, you might need to get out there with your camera, dude. If they got no body cams, because I know there's all these federal grants that went out so that every department had body cameras. So I don't know why they wouldn't have it. You might have to talk to the mayor. The mayor's the one that hires the chief of police. The mayor can be voted out or impeached. The chief of police can be fired by the mayor, and he's the one that has to submit for all the federal grants. Does anybody want to catch Global Occult Coalition up? The Pope nuts? Ha! 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 I guess I got you on that one then, huh? Sorry about that. Here, I'll move this so you didn't have the power line crack on your screen. Yeah, then you need to start doing some stuff. What city are you in, good citizen? Because there's other people down there. You got Rago Monkey. I'd reach out to Rago Monkey. He's out in Florida. You got Chuck Bronson, who's down in Florida. And body cams are useless if they're not going to send them out. Davie, Florida. I don't know where that's at. Dante's Inferno. I don't know, man. That's where we need to put our head together and figure things out. I'm fairly new to the game. Been doing it about 4 or 5 months. I started like back on January 13th, I think, of 24. I'm getting myself boots on the ground and just kind of stirring things up a little bit, man. Trying to get these guys going back. You know, it's I'm fairly nice to these guys, but like those cops who just didn't give a shit about sitting there. Every time I film them, they just like, yeah, whatever. I'm ruled up. Yeah, have a nice day, sir. And that's it. That's okay. That's okay. At least that 808 guy was smart enough to roll on. The other two school resource cops, the reason they're school resource is usually because they're shitbirds. Like basically bottom of the barrel, got in trouble, about to lose their jobs. That's like the last step you go before you get bounced out of a big department like Fort Worth. Now, if you pick a school resource job like this retired city marshal here in Fort Worth, then he picked a little cushy job out in the middle of nowhere where they don't have any problems. So it's just kind of like doing security basically. But man, I'll tell you guys, Look, all you guys that are on this channel that are watching, I'm telling you, you don't got to be like us. You don't got to go out there and scream at the cops. You don't got to go in there and audit buildings. But if you see a cop, film a cop. You might be saving a life that day. You don't know. You don't know how many times when I first started doing this, I wouldn't get super close. I wouldn't talk to any of the cops. I'd just sit there and document the traffic stop and film it. Okay? And I can't tell you how many times I probably saved people from getting out of a ticket or violated just from holding the camera. And a lot of these guys see me roll up. A lot of them don't even bother with me. They usually let the people go. They do their job. They get out of there quick. The ones that want to act like the ones that just did, they're usually on their way out and don't give two shits, probably because they're about to get fired. But always record the cops, man. I don't care if you're 10 feet away or 100 feet away. Record it. Document it. You know, I have a friend that sent me that video on that Operation Shake a Bake I did. Man, that was the creepiest traffic stop and a violation of that rights of that girl that I've ever seen. And by the way, if anybody watching knows that girl, I think it was the town of Godley, Texas, is where she said she lived on the body cam footage. Please have her reach out to me, because that needs to have a complaint filed. I mean, dude, I've wait till you guys see this video coming in about 10 days. I'm just in the process of uploading it to YouTube so I can set it as a premiere. I've already got the thumbnail ready. I haven't filed any complaints yet. I haven't filed any lawsuits yet. I was really going to wait till I drop the video. So that way, if you guys want to call the department, you can flood their phones and let them know that you don't agree with the way that those cops are trained. And you'll see that all in that video that's going to drop, not this coming Thursday, but following Thursday. I just got done editing it. Yeah, IA complaints are a joke, but you want to know something, good citizen? By having it documented on their jacket, it still follows them around. Just like anytime you file a lawsuit, it doesn't matter whether you win or not. That lawsuit has their name attached to it for the rest of their life. It shows that they've already been sued. We already know that it's hard and tough to get a cop to lose qualified immunity. But if the same cop's been fired 5 times or sued 5 times for the same thing, obviously it goes to pattern. He's eventually going to lose his qualified immunity. He's eventually going to get fired. He's eventually going to end up getting sued where he has to pay out. It'll eventually happen. But you can't be discouraged. You just can't give up. Ask auditing Erie County. You know, he just got in the room. What's up, buddy? You know, you gotta keep sticking it to them. Anytime they screw up, you gotta stick it to them. Stick it. It'll eventually catch up with them. You don't think one officer with 5 complaints in 2 years has an issue? But nobody will know he has those 5 complaints if you don't say something. Because trust me, I thought about hitting this new department with a lawsuit, but I'm going to hit them first with internal affairs and see what they say first. I want them to actually do their job. I got it all on camera, admitting to violating my rights, admitting that they took an oath and are upholding it, with a sworn oath signed by that officer when he got hired on. I've got all that in this video. I've got, dude, it's a bombshell of a video, guys. 10 days from now. 10 days from now. It's going to be a bombshell. Next one, this coming up Thursday, is even better than the one I just premiered. So they're only getting better, guys. And it's not that I'm getting aggressive. It's not that I'm baiting these guys. Yes, when my rights are violated or I feel like I'm being disrespected, I am getting a little bit more assertive. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being assertive when your rights are being stepped on. Put it down in the comment section. You guys think that you should be assertive if you feel like your rights have been violated and you've broken no law? Put a 1. How about this? Everybody put a 1 in the comment section if you think you should be assertive when you feel your rights have been violated without a crime being committed. How about that? Parcheesi, You don't need Parmesan to film. That's what my boy Brick says all the time. Brick Jonesy. He's on vacation with the fam. He'll be back tomorrow, though. All right, guys. I'm just trying to see. Is there anything else? Is there any questions I missed that I need to answer? I might be taking a day off and just do some cop watching today because I ain't gonna lie, man. This town is like a freaking ghost town right now. Yeah. Are you? That's funny, man. No, I try to be respectful though, man. Even look, I try to have some form of decorum. I try to be polite to people. I try to be respectful to people. Um, Pretty courthouse right there, right? Beautiful courthouse. Um, I try to be respectful to everybody, man. But once somebody crosses that line, depending on what that line is, I may say something. I may get real assertive. I may get real defensive. It just depends on what the problem is. Amy Rose, you're so cute. You're so cute for saying you're so cute. How about that? Ruben Daniels, I'm in a Tesla, brother. Got cameras all around this bitch on the outside. That way they can't sit there and say I broke any traffic laws. A Beachbox, I don't think I said your name. Galaxy, want to make sure I'm reading everybody's name out loud. Brendan Nilsson. Well, it's like come economy. That's funny. Well, it's like Long Island audit, guys. Okay, regardless. Brown cameraman. There, I said it right there, brother. It's like Long Island audit, guys. Um, I feel that I've kind of got a lot his Natalie, um, like a lot of his style, and he does assert his rights when they're violated. But I also hear he does some stuff to kind of antagonize, and I don't do that. Slow motion, what up, buddy? Watkins Inc. 222. So you're not happy with the 111s? Okay. Where are you driving? I'm just driving through downtown Fort Worth. I'm just driving through, trying to see if I can find any action down here. It's like a ghost town down here, though, man. Like nobody here. I don't mind answering your guys' questions, man. I like this. I actually love the interaction part of it, and it allows me to drive and try to capture whatever I got in front of me on the camera here, kind of like a dash cam. But no, man, I'm just kind of cruising. I might go over here to the south side to see what's going on. Shara, Vince, how you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. I'm just kind of, I will, Rami, man, and happy Memorial Day, guys. Appreciate you. Distracted driving, ain't on. Come on, man. I'm not distracted. There ain't nobody on the road. One car in front of me. Look, it even used a turn signal. Come on. How can y'all say that? Seriously? Kaikasha? I don't know if I said that right. Kaikasha? Kaikasha? If I said it wrong, I apologize, but I wanted to at least acknowledge you. Yeah, I'm safe driving. I mean, look, there ain't nobody on the road. Oh yeah, thanks, OTV. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, as Chili would say if he was here. He is here with us always in spirit. Bobby B. That's right. Doesn't matter how neutral the cops are. What I found out is whoever calls the cops do whatever they're told to do. BLF Gloria, you're right. It's on a phone stand right there. It's part of the holder. Do. All right, brown cameraman. I appreciate it, man. If you guys haven't seen my latest post office audit fail in Haltom City, go take a look at that video. It was more of an education for those people that work there. Been trying to get my feet wet, get back out in the field. I prefer to be out here in the field. Man, I haven't had a pair of handcuffs on me since 2017. Just remember, man, secure your persons. If you have to take a trespass warning and leave the property, buy a brown cameraman. If you need to take the trespass and leave the property just so you don't get put in torture cuffs, you can always go file a complaint in the lawsuit later. Armando Sanchez Sandoval, good morning to you, sir. You guys don't realize that. You guys know that even if they trespass you and you leave, you still had your rights violated. You can still actually sue. So that you don't need to go in handcuffs. Oh, I like the little pink furry ones. Speaking of pink furry ones, I haven't seen Mama Lion up in here today, so I wonder where she's at. Dude, you only take the arrest if you have to take the arrest. You don't take the arrest to choose it. You always try to avoid it if you can. D-Block, Fort Worth, Texas. I just hit the south side. I went through downtown and didn't see anything there. I just pulled over for a second just so I could kind of catch up on the comments. That's why if you guys see me stop and pull over, that's because I'm trying to watch the road, read you guys' comments at the same time. I've got my phone on a phone mount. But always avoid the rest if you can. I mean, I'm not saying don't stand up for your rights. How you stand up for your rights is go file a complaint, go file a lawsuit. You know, it's cheaper than legal fees. You know, and if you have money issues and or no lawyer wants to pick up your civil rights case, try the ACLU. You know, if the ACLU doesn't want to pick it up, then try pro se. I didn't watch the Indy 800. Round cameraman, well, welcome back there. Appreciate you back. That's funny, Watkins. You handed them back. Like it. See, I come over here to the south side. This is kind of where Manuel Mata hangs out. This is where Carolina's on this side of town. They can usually find some stuff over here. I'm just kind of creeping because I know it really pissed those guys off on the northwest side, and I'll go ahead and FOIA that, do the open record stuff on those cops later. But definitely want to look at the timesheets. Anakin Simpson, you driving around looking for trouble? No, trouble seems to find me. All I have to do is drive around. I know how to handle the cops. I know my rights. You'll see that on my video that I launch in not this Thursday but next Thursday. I try to exercise my rights peacefully, man. I don't try to sit there and come across. But when I asked that cop how many calls he had on his screen, I wasn't shouting on him. Said how many calls they got. They wanted to sit there and be rude, roll their window back up, and sit there and act like I didn't give two shits. They're stealing time. You're working all this overtime. Answer the calls. If you want to just play security guard, then go get a security guard job in the private sector where we don't care about your damn wasting time. Yeah, lollygaggers twice. You're right. Wants them out of you twice. Not just once, but twice. The same freaking cops. At least 808 got, and that was an honest inquiry, Rami. I just asked how many calls they had on the screen. The guy was just rude. He could have said, we got 4. And I could have said, okay, are you going to answer those 4 calls? You know, make himself look stupid. Instead, he made himself look like an asshole and a bad cop. And I left him alone. I got their car number. I got proof that they're sitting there wasting time. I'll go file my complaints later after I pull all my open records requests. It ain't that hard. Somebody wants to play I Spy, we can play I Spy. Go ahead, start. Go ahead. Just trying to see if we got any popos. I don't know, man. It's dead out here. I may call it a day and just go home. May go cop watching all day. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I just know it's slow as hell out here right now. Well, guys, I am in Texas. Quentin Gilmore. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off this live stream. I'm just running my suck. I'm not seeing anything. There's really no cars even on the road, really. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. Hey, you guys have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Appreciate you being here with me. Appreciate you supporting me. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Turn the notifications on. That way you don't miss the next time I'm live or when my videos launch and get dropped. In the meantime, I'll talk to y'all soon.